I am just heading to Phil, who's on Tiny 1. He's finished one of the main jobs here that we were doing with the dozer at the development block. So we're filling in a bit of a waterway that it just, sort of eroded away quite badly. Fill that in and then put contour banks around it, obviously to direct the water away from just going down that same path and continually eating it out. So I'm going down here to pick him up, and then we'll go back, pick his ute up, bring it back, because he's actually going to just start on another section. Last year we filled in a waterway and it was quite deep. It would have been 5 or so metres deep, the gully, and what we've got to do now is we just hadn't got around to fitting the contour banks properly through it. But yeah, that's the next job. So he's just currently walking the machine this way. But yeah, you can see, or maybe you can see, there's a bit of a line there where the old gully was, and it just sort of goes up towards the hill, and yeah, that just needs a bit of attention and join up those contour banks so the water doesn't just keep, doesn't create a new massive gully. Well, we're here at the job that's been completed. This has been the home base, so we've got the GPS, the fuel, all of that, and you can see a little bit of what's been happening here, but got the man here to explain it anyway. But I think it's pretty well just filling in that big waterway, wasn't it?
Hello folks.
Yeah, this is Phil, if you don't remember him.
I'm the other brother.
Yeah.
One of them.
The middle one, the forgotten one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So yeah, there was just that big strip. How long was it? About what, 400 metres?
It was 600 metres, yeah, and then all the way down there was probably a K.
So it was just a big washout, and just overgrown grasses and all sorts, but massive big gully in that. So you're able to fill all that in, but then to stop that happening again, we had to join these contour banks here, which you'll probably be able to see in the drone footage, and you had to make new contour banks that go down into that other gully. Yeah,
into that waterway.
Yeah.
So these contours here are probably I added another 500-600 metres onto those ones, and just as you can see, I had to back up a fair bit there to get the dirt into the hole, because didn't want a big valley.
Didn't want to make a dam.
Yeah. So it's quite a few hectares there that I've actually got the topsoil and tried to spread it out as much as I can, and it's come up good. Just put a lot of dirt into these banks here with these hairpins into the back side of them, so they're not too steep, and it's I found it good tying in the gully, as well as the getting any excess dirt I was able to push up into the banks as well, so that sort of helps get a bit of dirt into them. And so now it should be quite efficient farming with the all the way through on this one paddock.
We'll just get seasick going up and over the contours when we're spraying, eh?
Yeah, maybe. There's only another 2 or 3 to...
Yeah, what's another 2 or 3?
Yeah, I did take off one short one, so yeah.
No, it'll be good. It's been a bit nervous with the potential rainy weather. With that sort of those contours not there, it leaves all that area unprotected, doesn't it? So it was pretty good to get this done. Yeah,
we're just trying to tidy up some of the bits where we didn't get a chance to do while it was wet. This is one of them, and then we're just going to go around, and the other gully that I filled in there last year didn't have a chance to put the contours in. So just going to do the exact same thing, but the gully's already filled in, so we've just got the banks to do on that one. So that way, if we do get big rain, it's all protected.
Won't lose all our dirt.
That's the plan anyway.
Yes, that's good. Well, righto, well now I need to take you back. No, I need to pick you up and then take you back to the dozer.
Yeah, that's it. While it's been hot, we've been starting early in the morning, and yeah, sort of 2 o'clock in the arvo, 3 o'clock is sort of most you'll get out of it.
Yeah, it just gets a bit warm, the poor old girl, eh? Maybe, yeah, when the air conditioners, when we get that new hose, you'll be able to push it to 4 o'clock, eh, Phil?
Yeah, I'll be able to go to 4, but the dozer won't.
Yeah.
We'll blow it up.
Well, I've just dropped Phil back off there. Again, like he said, he's probably going to just knock off. It's what, nearly 3 o'clock. So Brad's actually going to get on Tiny 3 and work with Phil doing this job. So yeah, this one here, try and get that out done as quick as possible. So yeah, the dozers will be reunited. So that'll be exciting. And I've just got news that there's a bit of a potential short in the grader. So I don't even know where Robbo is actually, but there's a short which is affecting the front wheel drive of the grader. And yeah, I might just duck down now while there's a few hours left in the day and see if I can work anything out. I'm pretty sure Brad's back at the shed, so I'll just catch up with him, see what the go is. He was talking to Robbo, so I might just have a chit chat with him and work out a plan, I'd say. So we'll see how we go. Well, while I'm here, we'll have a quick look at what Brad's up to. Don't look. Is it that dodgy?
I'm no Curtis.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, Curtis, Cutting-Edge Engineering.
Yeah.
Well,
It's hideous, look away.
see if he does a call out. What is it, 6 hours away?
So I've got my dummy pin there. And we don't have any fancy tools, but we're getting there.
Well, just any slop taken out of that will be good.
Yeah, she was bad. She was bad.
Right, well I'll go rescue the grader, see if that can be fixed.
See what Rollo can find, or you can find.
Yes, see how we go.
Rightio, thank you.
I got a bit of a trip, so the grader's probably a good half hour away, and it's nearly 3 o'clock, so could be working a little later than usual tonight. Anyway, I'll talk to you when we get there and we'll see what we find. Oh guys, we made it. We found him. So this is even further into the hills than the lease block. So the south lease block. So yeah, she's quite a few hills about. There's a fire raging not too far away too, so that's where all the smoke is. So let's see what we find. Right, so I've got one working. Yeah, maybe. Yep. Well, here he is. What have you done now, Robbo? Are you going to find the problem again for me like you did last time?
I hope so.
Does look a bit wild there, doesn't it?
It's sus.
Wonder whether that's rubbed through.
On the bottom hose.
Yeah.
But it's telling me on the monitor, front wheel drive, right hand brake. But she's doing the exact same thing that she done last time.
Yeah.
She's not power.
Yeah. Yeah, well I think I'll try and pry my way in here and see what I can find, I reckon. That'll be the best bet. That's where most of the articulating and moving about happens, so it's probably the most likely spot. Well guys, I think we've roughly got some direction, although I did lose my phone. Is my phone up there, Robbo? Righto, let's climb up here. Oh, thankfully it's not quite as hot today, and Robbo found some shade for me. He was very kind.
It's out of the sun, mate.
So I think I've found our problem, but I'll take you through a bit of what's been going on. I don't know whether this will show up, but we've got diagrams. I'll go back out to, where are we here? That there to diagnose what the code says. And yeah, I had to, basically it says to find the short, disconnect the 6-wheel drive controller and the right forward brake solenoid. And yeah, just a bit of a show trying to find the right page when it's a 2,000 page manual and my phone won't go, can't use the shortcuts. But anyway, long story short, we've found the problem. So looks like that there, I don't know if it's going to focus, but you can see it's just melted, and there's a tiny bit of copper you can see, and that was zip tied there. So these solenoids get quite warm, and I'd say it's probably just over time just squished it, cooked it a little bit and exposed that wire. So that'll be our short. So I'm very thankful about that. I might actually get home for dinner. Actually, my wife just rang and said, do I want steak? And it depended whether I was going to be home early enough or not. So this is good.
Very good.
I might get steak tonight.
Very good. I'm coming too.
Although I'm still going to give you a pink hat. You're going to wear a pink hat, don't you?
Yeah, mate. Yep.
Yeah, you need to call in.
Yep.
Robbo can be our ambassador for the pink hats.
That's the
I haven't
way.
sold as many of them as I thought we might have, but we'll get there.
My daughters want a couple.
Yeah. No, we'll hook you up.
Very good. Very good.
Right, well I'll get to fixing this.
Worth more money, mate. We'll have to have a yarn to management about that tablet.
Yeah. Yeah, I need, well, no, maybe a phone, just a new phone, one that can read PDF files good. My one's getting a bit old.
So I said, Brad, for the days, I have to get Maddie to put a 42-inch screen in it just so I can read the GPS.
I don't think you'd be able to plumb that in. bit too much of a dinosaur. Righto, well we've had a win, it works now. The code isn't clearing, but I think that's more of a, yeah, we'll just reset the system, I think. Righto, let's whack this lid on. Which way does that go? That way. Is that right? Am I the wrong way?
Other way, mate.
Other way, eh? It's 50-50. Is that? No?
Other way, Maddie. Maddie, the other way.
I think it was the other way.
The
The third way.
That's the one.
There you go.
We've got yellow bolts on a grey bonnet too, people.
Who did that? Maybe they just didn't paint those bolts. That's what I think happened.
Yeah, I missed them. We'll have to get on to Josiah.
Get out there with the great spray paint.
Little 1-inch brush.
How do you feel with the camera?
They can see
You
you
feel
now.
special?
They can see you now, mate.
Got to make sure all the guards are on here, otherwise Robbo, when he goes bush bashing, will wipe out something important.
Oh, or a big heap of mud. That'll be first on the agenda.
Righto, well I I think you're done, Robbo. So do we want to just fire him up, and I'll just wait here. I'll pack up my tools and just see if that code clears.
Have a little test drive.
And yeah, see if you can get it spinning. So hopefully in the next couple of days, yeah, there'll be a bit more dozer content happening. So that'll be exciting, getting back into the swing of things with them, getting a few jobs done, and then yeah, it's just working up to Christmas. So that'll be what we're doing. Anyway, guys, really hope you enjoyed it. Just hit the like button if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next one.